Good morning, everybody. Swamp Fox News coming at you. Like, subscribe, and share. Just want to bring this to you real quick. Give me a second. Debbie Zerkowski, I hope I'm saying that right, Debbie, brought me a story. And Zabrowski, I'm sorry. Debbie Zabrowski. Zabriskie. She's a subscriber. She's awesome. She brought me this story and wanted me to look into it. So I'm going to bring this to you guys. Now, of course, this is the mainstream media, so they're not going to make it sound as bad as it is. And they're talking to a paid pig official to cover up. But 3 babies, 2, 4, and 5, were injured in the shooting. One was shot in the face, one was shot in the skull, and one has a fracture to its skull. So they opened fire on a man that had 4 kids and a woman in the car with him, and 3 of the kids was shot. Babies now. This is the mentality of this. Yeah, if they needed to arrest the man, I understand, but you don't have to shoot into the car with the kids in there. There was other ways to handle it. They could have shot out the tires, surrounded the cars. Look at where the car's at. They could have pulled up with other cars. There's many things they could have did. Instead, they chose to shoot the guy just because, he's a robbery suspect. He didn't pull a gun on him or nothing. But anyway, watch this video, and then I got a couple of other things. Well, actually, let me go ahead and tell you the things, and I'll let you watch the video. All right. Undercover New York officer arrested for 16 counts of perjury and setting people up. There are 3 people in prison right now that he set up, been proven that he set them up. So they took guilty pleas because they had no way of proving their innocence. They didn't have money for lawyers and stuff, to fight their cases. They ended up taking guilty pleas and doing time in prison for this scumbag. Well, finally, I guess they're going to be getting out. He has been arrested and is facing prison for that, which is good. Joseph Franco, 46, has been arrested for 16 counts of perjury. Texas cop charged with murder. Russell Butler killed 25-year-old Brandon Michael, Jacque, Jackie, I guess. They got a report of some loud music, and let me go to that real quick. They got a report of some loud music, right? So they pull up to the guy. There he is with his baby. They pull up. They get out of their car, and the guy is backing up. They see that he's backing up. Okay, he was already backing up when he got out of his car. He's got loud music on, so he can't hear him. So supposedly, he didn't hear a verbal command to stop, and the cop was standing behind the car and moved to the side, and the guy supposedly ran his foot over. So after running his foot over, because I guess he didn't hear him with the loud music and the windows being up, he drew his gun and shot and killed this man, this young 25-year-old man. He decided to shoot him, and then he said, well, he ran over my foot, and so I pulled my gun to shoot him. And but x-rays showed no injury at all to his foot. So he's a bold-faced liar, and he was arrested and charged with his murder. Okay, he's being charged with his murder. So that's actually a good thing that he's being charged, but it's a bad thing. Look at that little baby going to be without her father the rest of her life because some scumbag tyrant cop decided to play judge, jury, and executioner. All right, so I want to give my condolences to the families of fallen sovereign citizen tyrant cops. They've killed these people. Samuel Charles Talbot, killed by Tennessee pigs. No age on that one. Brian Butts of Oregon got murdered by Oregon pigs. No age on him either. And William Crawford, 47, was murdered by Cali police this month. I just want to say sorry to all these families. I'm sorry that our justice system has got so out of hand that there is no justice for citizens anymore. And I'm sorry your families had to be murdered because of these tyrant thugs. There is other ways. I just did a video yesterday showing that there are things that can knock people out. You know, you can knock them out with these radio wave things that the military has. Look at my video from yesterday. And it's actual stuff. You can look it up on the Department of Defense. It's nothing that I'm making up. They can knock these people out. They can mount these things on their vehicles, and it's like a RF wave. They can shoot it at you, and it makes you run off or whatever. Makes you like incapacitated for a short time or whatever. But you don't have to murder these people, but they love to. And so anyway, watch this little short clip.
And 3 children injured after an officer-involved shooting Friday. All happened around 2 in the afternoon off of Bissell Street in Hugo.
This afternoon, we were called to assist an investigation of an officer-involved shooting here in Hugo.
The Oklahoma Bureau of Investigation tells us the adult's name is 21-year-old William Devon Smith, who was a suspect in an armed robbery at a Pizza Hut last week.
Police detectives with the Hugo Police Department attempted to make contact with who they believed was a suspect in that robbery. Whenever they tried to make contact with the suspect, there was an encounter that happened. We're still investigating to know exactly what that was.
Authorities have not confirmed whether the children are related to Smith, but they do tell us his wife was also in the car. Smith is currently out of the hospital and in custody for armed robbery.
Yeah, he's in custody for armed robbery, but these pig cops are not in custody for shooting these babies. There is no excuse. If you look where the vehicle's at, that you can't tell me that there's not another way they could have approached this vehicle. They didn't have to open fire on it just because he's a robbery suspect. He's a suspect. Maybe it's somebody that looks like him. Maybe he has a twin brother. Ever thought of that? Maybe, who knows? These people just open fire at will. They are Satanists. They are sick, twisted bullies. And, they probably used to pull the wings off flies. I seen that in the movie one time. It was funny. I always remember that. He told the bully, yeah, I bet you used to pull the wings off flies when you was growing up too, didn't you? To feel all powerful. I've always loved that line, so I had to say it. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. I'm sorry to always be bringing y'all such bad news, man. But you have to see it. There's so many bootlickers out there that believe that, oh no, the cops are good. The cops will protect you. I got this question for all you bootlickers. Can you please bring me one video, just one, I'm just asking for one video of any police officer protecting a citizen from a violent crime? That's what I'd like to know. Now, you can show me millions of videos of cops committing violence against citizens, but show me one where a cop actually protects a citizen. Please do that, because I get so many chime in, oh no, cops are good, no, cops will protect us. Oh, no, they don't. I say it 100 times. When seconds count, cops are minutes away. They come after the fact of a crime happening. They are very rarely at the scene of a crime happening or before it happens. So, most of the time it's a snitch that tells them is why they end up busting crimes that they do. Some drug, somebody got caught with a quarter bag in their pocket, so they ratted on the guy with the ounce, and the ounce ratted on the guy with the quarter pound, and the quarter pound ratted on the guy with the pound, right on up. That's the only way they can do it. They get rats. But other than that, you don't ever see them foiling any crimes that happen ahead of time. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's a joke. Policing is a joke in the United States. They are armed thugs, and that's all they want them to be. Look, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing good or bad. I don't mind. Come on and tell me. I love you all. Have a great day. God bless everyone.